In what was undoubtedly the world's most terrifying prison, the cell blocks alone exceeded 300 floors. Not only were prisoners from all corners of the globe incarcerated here, but there were also all kinds of monsters you've never laid eyes on before. Despite the prison being built atop a snow-capped mountain at an altitude of 10,000 meters, a vast number of soldiers were still required to keep guard. On this particular day, another hardened criminal was being brought in. As soon as the prison transport vehicle came to a halt, the guards were fully armed and ready, not daring to let their guard down for even a moment. When the vehicle door slowly opened, a massive, hulking beast man gradually stepped out of the van. The soldiers receiving the prisoner were instantly stunned. To be prepared for any eventuality, the guards swiftly used specially designed track chains to lock the prisoner down, then forcefully moved him towards the cell. They soon arrived at the cell door, and only then did the soldiers feel at ease enough to remove his chains. Fortunately, the beast man cooperated throughout the process, and no incidents occurred. However, when he walked into the cell and discovered that it wasn't a single room, and that there was even a woman locked up inside, the beast man was overjoyed. He hadn't had a taste of meat in hundreds of years, and he was determined to have a sample no matter what. Seeing that this guy was about to let his beastly nature run wild, Mike hurriedly warned him not to mess with women here under any circumstances. But the beast man wouldn't listen to reason. To everyone's surprise, Lisa took him down with a single move. It's important to know that those imprisoned here were no ordinary people. The judge would periodically give the prisoners a chance to turn over a new leaf. Only those with good behavior would be eligible for a pardon. Mike never imagined that Lisa would only beat the beast man to a pulp. Yet they were sentenced to an additional 2 years. In order to be released from prison early to see his daughter, he had no choice but to promise to make amends with the remaining time. However, just as the judge finished listening to his explanation and was deciding whether to grant a pardon, a Birdman suddenly walked into the room. Seeing this, Mike hurriedly stepped forward, pretending to greet him enthusiastically while frantically signaling to Lisa with his eyes. It turns out that the two had long planned to break out of prison today. Before the guards could react, the two of them grabbed the Birdman and then leaped out the window. The three plummeted at breakneck speed from the prison 10,000 meters high. Just as they were about to hit the ground, the Birdman finally remembered that he could fly. With Mike's reminder, they narrowly escaped disaster. However, because the two were simply too heavy, the moment they stopped, they tumbled head over heels. After confirming that the Birdman was still breathing, Mike was instantly filled with excitement, because they had finally escaped from the most terrifying prison on Earth.